Hello guys, Emmanuel from Geekception here, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the ASUS Zenfone 3 laser. Let's begin. And welcome back guys. Let's get started with the review of the Zenfone 3 laser. Starting with build quality, the Zenfone 3 laser has an aluminium build with antenna lines cutting across the top and bottom portion of the back of the device. Another thing about the Zenfone 3 laser is the fact that it is quite light and you feel this upon picking up the device. But the downside of this design, however, is that it is quite slippery due to the rounded edges, so be careful when you're handling the device. Going around back, you can also see that laser sensor, for which, if you're wondering, that is where the Zenfone 3 laser actually gets its name from. Moving on to the user interface that runs on the Zenfone 3 laser. It runs Android 6.0.1, which is skinned with ASUS Zen UI 3. This iteration of Zen UI is a bit more polished compared to its previous iteration, the Zen UI 2. Characteristic of this polish is a new mobile manager app. Now with this app, you can have quick overview of several settings such as battery, RAM usage, and I find that to be pretty neat. And as per standard ASUS practice, there are quite a few bloatware apps here, but uninstalling them is pretty easy. The display on the Zenfone 3 laser is a 5.5-inch Full HD IPS display. And as with past ASUS devices, I like the white balance, the color saturation, and the ability to adjust the color balance in the settings. And as usual, I will always complain about the lack of capacitive buttons that ASUS refuses to put in their devices. Yes, the buttons are down there, but unlike previous ASUS devices that add accents you could actually feel, here on the Zenfone 3 laser, as with the Zenfone 3, it is smooth, hence the lack of any sort of feedback, which makes it madly infuriating, especially when the light goes off. When it comes to media consumption, watching videos on the 5.5-inch Full HD display was a treat. Now with good viewing angles, really nice saturation for the display as I said earlier, and a good maximum brightness, I really have no complaints here as regards to consuming videos on the Zenfone 3 laser. Now moving on to the audio section of this review, I actually carried out a test to test the speaker of the Zenfone 3 laser. Check it out. And I'm coming back from that test. Definitely let me know what you feel about the speaker quality of the Zenfone 3 laser down there in the comment section below. Moving on to the camera section of this review, the camera interface on the Zenfone 3 laser is pretty much identical to the one that is on the Zenfone 3. Now it packs a ton of modes, but not as much as the Zenfone 3, but for me I mostly stuck to the auto mode. And just as with my Zenfone 3 review, I would have loved if the camera flip button was placed at a convenient spot like near the shutter button as opposed to up top there. Taking a look at the photo samples, I'm going to be displaying it right now, so you guys definitely let me know what you feel about the camera quality of the ASUS Zenfone 3 laser there, and if it is something that you would like. This is the front camera video test of the ASUS Zenfone 3 laser. Now you guys definitely let me know what kind of quality you think this is. Is it good enough for you? Or is it something you would probably like changed? Definitely let me know what you feel about the front camera quality on the ASUS Zenfone 3 laser. This is the front camera test of the ASUS Zenfone 3 laser. Now this is currently about, I think, 10 p.m. at night here. So this is actually the kind of quality you're going to be getting at night if you're shooting in some mildly lit condition here with the ASUS Zenfone 3 laser. And this is the back camera quality you're going to be getting with the ASUS Zenfone 3 laser. So I'm just walking around here, pointing to the sky there, just a simple camera move here. So definitely guys, leave your comments down there as to what you feel about the night camera quality of the ASUS Zenfone 3 laser. Back camera quality of the ASUS Zenfone 3 laser, and I'm just walking here so you guys can actually tell me what you feel about the quality. Pointing to the sky there, seeing how it actually meters. So this is basically a sample quality you're going to be getting from the back camera of the ASUS Zenfone 3 laser. Moving on to the performance part of this review, the Zenfone 3 laser is powered by a Snapdragon 430 processor with 4GB of RAM. While on average I did experience quite a bit of delay opening apps, switching between apps was rather smooth and I had no complaints in the long term. Now, if you're interested in the gaming and benchmark performance of the Zenfone 3 laser, I've already made a dedicated video for this, so just go up there, check it out. All links shall be in the description down there below. While I still think it's rather odd to have a rectangular fingerprint scanner, I had no problems with it recognizing my fingers, even though it was not necessarily the fastest I've used. Moving on to battery life, my usage of the Zenfone 3 laser consisted of Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter on most days. And on average, I was getting about 3.4 hours of screen on time from the 3000 mAh battery. And while it did barely manage to last me through most days, having used multiple ASUS devices in the past, I would say I'm rather disappointed at the battery performance of the Zenfone 3 laser here. So I do not know if it is ASUS's fault or if it is the Snapdragon 430 on board. If you have a Zenfone 3 laser, let me know down there in the comment section below what kind of battery life you're getting. Maybe it's just me, or maybe it's just the phone in general. Please let me know down there in the comment section below. As regards to call quality, calls were crisp and clear with very good reception 95% of the time. So when it came to call quality, I had no problems here whatsoever. And something that I love about ASUS, especially with the Zenfone 3 laser, is the fact that they've released quite a bit of software updates for the Zenfone 3 laser, which is really nice. And I would wish if all manufacturers actually copied ASUS. Also, based on a comment left by the awesome viewer Citessa, sorry if I mispronounce your name, the Zenfone 3 laser does support OTG drives, and yes, when I checked it in the CPU-Z app, it does have a gyroscope as well. Now, on to one of the most important aspects of this review, which is price. At 999 Malaysian ringgit, or about 240 US dollars, the Zenfone 3 laser comes in at a higher price point than its predecessor, the Zenfone 2 laser, but also it must be taken into account that the Zenfone 3 laser comes with a bigger, better build quality, an additional gig of RAM, and that fingerprint scanner. And with that, we near the conclusion of this video. Now I shall be stating my pros and my cons of the Zenfone 3 laser. Starting with the pros, the first thing I like about the device is the improved build quality from plastic to metal. I also like that it has a very nice feel in the hand and it is quite light, so you do not feel like it's a chunk on your hand. And media consumption on the device was quite enjoyable with the 5.5-inch Full HD display. Now onto my cons about the device, and the first one is battery life. And having used a few ASUS devices, I know that I can definitely get better battery life. So number one con, battery life. And another con I have about the Zenfone 3 laser is definitely the price point. Now, admittedly, it comes with higher specs, but also, I don't know, I kind of expected it to stay at the same price range, but it's still fair in my own opinion. But it's just something, I have, like, it's not really a con, but it's just something I had to point out to you guys. And that's basically been it for this review. I hope it's been comprehensive enough. I've tried to cover as much as possible, and next time when I, make my unboxing videos or my gaming tests, definitely let me know what tests you want to see me run, or what kind of applications, or, whatever scenario you would want to, test if you are interested in buying this phone. And next time I'm going to include it in the review, just like I included it for Citessa. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this review. It has taken me quite a while to shoot it. I've actually written the script almost 2 weeks ago, but I'm just getting to shooting it. Like, I think today it should be up, tomorrow from the day I should. Anyway, it's confusing. Anyways, I hope you really enjoyed it. It's been a pleasure to make this for you, lovely person watching this right now, and I hope you've been able to get all the information you want. If you've not been, leave a comment down there in the comment section below, ask your question and I'll get to it, or the other lovely people on this channel will actually reply to you. Anyways, that has been it for this video, guys. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you liked it, give it a big fat thumbs up. It helps me out. It tells me that, hey, Emmanuel, all the effort you're putting into this, we actually appreciate it. thumbs down if there's anything you do not like in this video, and go down there in the comment section below and leave constructive criticism so I can improve, so you can watch better videos in the future. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new here so you do not miss awesome, amazing, fantastic videos. Now, even more importantly than subscribing is the fact that I want you to take care of yourself, and I want you to be safe out there. And even if you've not heard it today, you are awesome, you are amazing, and if you do not have any reason to be alive, I would say that there are lots of stuff you could do, there are lots of stuff you could accomplish, and it gets better if you're in a dark place right now. Believe me. I shall catch you, lovely, lovely, lovely person, next time. Don't forget to be awesome. Bye.